And now for your Powering the Permian report today, we've got a look at local gas prices. In Ector County, the average for a gallon of gas is currently $2.87. Midland County is paying just a little bit more at $2.93. Andrews County average is sitting at $2.87. Howard County is a little bit lower at $2.82. And tonight, oil prices are sitting at $74.04. That's up just a little bit from when the markets opened up today. Over the past 6 months, we've seen a drop in prices from crude oil. Right now, there are also 311 rigs up and running in the Permian Basin. And the Railroad Commission of Texas is also releasing new numbers on the amount of drilling permits that will be issued last month. Now, a total of 799 new drilling permits were issued in January. That includes 748 oil and gas wells, 10 re-entered plugged wells, and 39 recompletions. In those 700, the majority are drilling for oil and gas, while some are just drilling for one or the other. And 381 of those permits went to the Midland District alone, according to the RRC. Meanwhile, ExxonMobil and Chevron, the two big players in the Permian Basin, are getting ready to ramp up production. Now, this comes after Exxon expanded its footprint in the basin by acquiring the Pioneer Natural Resources. As soon as the merger closes, Exxon plans to increase production in the basin to about 1.3 million barrels a day. Chevron, in the meanwhile, is aiming to end 2024 producing 900,000 a day. And in the world of natural gas, Atmos Energy is reporting a profit for the first quarter. We're told lower distribution costs help the company offset lower demand. Atmos delivers natural gas to more than 3 million customers in 1,400 communities across the South. And on the topic of natural gas, lawmakers from both sides of the aisle are slamming President Biden after his administration's pause on the export of liquefied natural gas, also known as LNG. Now, his administration says it wants to look at the environmental and the economic impacts of increased LNG exports. In addition to that, other industries in the country are concerned that the increased exports can raise fuel prices domestically. Other lawmakers argue that cutting exports can hurt the U.S. allies and revenue. And local Representative August Pfluger introduced legislation that would stop the Department of Energy from approving exports and would still instead give the Federal Energy Regulatory Commission the authority to approve LNG exports. A hearing is scheduled for tomorrow in Washington with the Senate Energy Committee and the Deputy U.S. Energy Secretary David Turk. We'll continue to follow more of the latest energy news right here on ABC Big 2 every Wednesday in your Powering the Permian report.